Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video. And this is my uh, Buffalo Bills training camp preview. Position battles that I will be watching. We're going to start on the offense. Tight ends. You know Dawson Knox is going to be number one. You know Dalton Kincaid is going to be number two. So I think Quintin Morris makes the roster as a backup tight end, just in case. I think Joel Wilson makes the practice squad, and I think Nick Guggemos is released, unfortunately. I think he doesn't make the cuts. But Guggemos is 6'5", 231 pounds. He's 27 years old, and he's got 1 year experience. So all their tight ends are big on the roster. 6'4", 6'5", 6'4", 6'4", 6'2", so. But unfortunately, like I said, I think Nick Guggemos gets released. Quintin Morris to the practice squad. Dalton Kincaid. Quintin Morris makes the roster. Joel Wilson to the practice squad, and Guggemos, I think, gets released. Dalton Kincaid, he's 6'4", 240 pounds, out of Utah. He's a rookie. He's 23 years old. Guggemos, by the way, is out of the University of St. Thomas. But Dalton Kincaid, 6'4", 240 pounds. Like I said, he's 23 years old. He's a rookie out of Utah. So they got another Utah kid, along with James Cook, who they drafted last year. So they got James Cook's teammate on the offensive side of the ball. They went out and they drafted Dalton Kincaid, and I liked the pick when they made it, and I also made their video on that. That was our first round draft pick. So, like I said, I think Dalton Kincaid makes this roster as the tight end number 2. I think they're going to use him a lot in the slot, or if the other receivers aren't open and Josh needs to check down, I think they're going to use Dalton Kincaid for the check down. But I think they're going to use him as a slot receiver. Dawson Knox, he's 6'4", 254 pounds. He's 26 years old. 5 years pro out of Mississippi. Dalton Kincaid has been our tight end for the last 4 years. This is his 5th year. But I do think Dalton Kincaid eventually is going to take it from him. I think that's why they drafted him. I think they want to move on from Dawson Knox. Even though I like Dawson Knox, I think he's going to want a ton of money. And I think that the Buffalo Bills are willing to move on. I think that's why they drafted Dalton Kincaid. And also so the Dallas Cowboys couldn't get him. But Quintin Morris, he's 6'2", 252 pounds. He's 24, 2 years pro out of Bowling Green. So we got him, signed him as to a 1 year deal. They keep signing him to a 1 year deal every year. Quintin Morris, like I said, I think he makes the 53 as our third tight end. I think he's going to be the backup. Emergency situation, I think. And I think Joel Wilson, like I said, goes to the practice squad. Joel Wilson, he's 6 foot, or Quintin Morris, yeah. Joel Wilson, he's 6'4", 250 pounds, 23 years old. He's a rookie out of Central Michigan. So we got a Chippewa. We signed him as an undrafted free agent. And this is going to be a battle to watch, because I do think Dalton Kincaid is going to have a hell of a preseason. I don't think that he's going to take Dawson Knox's job quite yet. But I do think that Joel Wilson is going to have a hell of a training camp, and it's going to be tough because when he gets put on the practice squad, I do think, like Raheem Blackshear, I think somebody's going to take Joel Wilson off of our practice squad, just like they did Raheem Blackshear when the Bills put Raheem Blackshear on the practice squad last year. The Carolina Panthers swooped in and said, "Give him to us," but the battle between Dawson Knox, Dalton Kincaid, and Quentin Morris, like I said, I think Dawson Knox remains number one for now, our number one tight end. Dalton Kincaid will make the 53 as our number two, and like I said, I think Quentin Morris makes it as number three, an emergency tight end situation in case, knock on wood, in case one of our tight ends goes down. We have, a tight end to put in. We'll also have one on the practice squad because, like I said, I think Joel Wilson is going to be put on the practice squad. I think he's going to show in preseason, or I think he's not only going to show in training camp, but I think he's also going to show out in preseason, which is going to make Brandon Beane's job miserable, trying to make the cuts. So that is that. Just wanted to do my training camp preview, position battle that I will be watching. We start with the tight ends, and like I said, I don't see any scenario where they keep Nick Guggemos around. I think he gets cut in the round of cuts. I think they keep Dawson Knox, Dalton Kincaid, and Quentin Morris are our three on the 53. And like I said, I think Joel Wilson will do enough, not only in training camp, but in preseason as well, to be placed on the practice squad. But he won't be there for long because I think that somebody's going to take him off of our practice squad. So stay tuned for my next training camp preview, position battles. You're going to like that one. It's going to be a fun one as well. So guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. This is Sports Dom. Peace. Go Bills. And stay tuned for my next training camp preview, position battles, episode 2. Episode 1 was tight end. Episode 2, stay tuned for that. I'm not going to tell you which one I'm going to do, but it's going to be fun. Go Bills. And get ready for training camp. It starts in a couple of days. I'm excited. I can't wait for the start of training camp. And can't wait for the preseason to start as well. But like I said, go Bills.